Today we've got what people affectionately call a pie or a pizza pie. We've got 6 different frozen pizzas that we're going to be taste testing to see who makes the very best frozen pizza.
Thank you to the 31 of you guys that voted on our poll this week to find out which video we do. If you want to have a say in which video we do next week, go to our community tab and vote on your favorite video idea. Also, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on our channel and we're getting pretty close. So, subscribe if you haven't already.
All right, guys, the way this is going to work is a tournament-style taste test. So we're going to do 2 pizzas at a time. So 3 rounds. The best of each of those 3 rounds is going to go to a final round where we determine the very best pizza.
First up, we've got Digiorno's Original Rising Crust Pizza over here and Red Baron's Classic Crust Pizza over here. And by the way, every pizza we're trying today is pepperoni.
Yep, and just off the bat, I'm going to say that one looks a lot better. The crust is like nice and thick and just looks really good.
I do like myself a thick crust.
Thinner? I don't know. Should we start with the better looking one?
Ooh, let's test it out.
See if Digiorno's is actually as good as it looks. It is definitely a thick, nice thick crust.
Has a good taste.
Good. I think the sauce is pretty
Too
good.
great. I mean, it's pizza, so I really like it.
Are frozen pizzas,
but I'm trying to be critical here.
I
think I've tasted a better pizza.
I like the flavor of the sauce. It's pretty good. The pepperoni I can taste pretty well too.
Yeah, the pepperoni has a good flavor.
Overall, I think it's a pretty good pizza.
Let's see how it compares to the Red Baron. Thinner, but maybe it has higher quality ingredients.
We'll see. Okay, so the crust on that one is thinner, and it's also got a little bit of crunch to it.
Oh, a little bit of spice also at the end there.
Actually, the pepperoni tastes kind of spicy.
Yeah, I think I actually like the taste.
Kind of like.
I like the taste of the Red Baron better, somehow.
I think I like the taste of it better. I just like the crust.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sad to say that I like the Red Baron better because I really do like a thick crust.
Dang it!
I'm gonna go for one more bite.
As far as the flavor of the sauce, I would say they're pretty comparable. The Digiorno looks like it has more cheese, but unfortunately, it doesn't like make it taste a lot better.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's really the pepperoni over here that's carrying the flavor of the Red Baron.
It does. The Digiorno has, I would say, a little bit more of a sweet flavor. This one has a little bit more of a savory flavor, and the pepperoni just tastes better.
And it just tastes higher quality overall.
Which is totally crazy because I would not have expected that. But are we agreeing that Red Baron's going to go forward?
Yeah, the Digiorno's is out.
All right. All right, second round is the battle of the T's, and T's stands for cheap because, well, I don't know, that's a stretch. But anyway, we've got Tony's on this side and Tombstone on this side.
Yeah.
And these are, I think, are probably the 2 least expensive ones.
These are the cheapos.
In fact, yeah, Tony's I would say is like ultra cheap. It has very thin amount of cheese on there.
Yeah.
But there was a website that actually ranked this one pretty high, so I thought, let's try it and see.
It's not bad, but you do definitely notice the absence of cheese.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of cheese. I taste a lot of sauce.
The crust is, I would say, kind of a medium crust. I taste a little bit of spice there.
I do, yeah.
The pepperoni's fine.
I feel like it would actually be really good if there was more cheese on that.
I would say the sauce just kind of tastes more like cheap sauce to me.
Yeah.
All right, how about Tombstone?
Tombstone. This one looks a little thicker.
And I would say they all have about the same amount of pepperoni.
Yeah.
The last one we're going to eat, the Sicilian, that one has a ton, but all the rest of these are about the same. Oh, wow, this one has a lot crunchier crust to it.
It tastes a little sweeter, and I think that's probably from the sauce, and it kind of reminds me of my school pizza, so I don't love it.
It has a lot more cheese on it. It is a little bit like eating cardboard. You know what? I think Tombstone actually wasn't the cheapest of them.
And yeah, I don't like that one. I didn't love this one either, but I think I have to say I like it better.
Really? All right.
The pepperoni does not taste great on the Tombstone. In fact, it doesn't taste like much at all. The sauce is a little too sweet, and I don't know, the crust kind of feels like you're eating cardboard, so.
I kind of like the crunchier crust, but they didn't do it very well on this pizza. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it, but the crust just didn't turn out as good as it could have.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to have to go with you. Tony's wins this round.
Yep. And you know what? I do have to say, I am being pretty harsh on these. Like, I would still eat that and probably enjoy it, but just compared to the others, you know, a pizza's a pizza. I'll eat it.
But you are kind of a pizza. I don't know. I wouldn't call you a pizza snob, but you really like.
But I do
pizza.
really like pizza.
Yeah. All right.
Final matchup of the first round is Screamin' Sicilian versus California Pizza Kitchen's Thin Crust.
All right. Should we start over
with,
again?
Yeah, let's start over here.
Ooh, I got the one with lots of pepperoni.
Yes, you did. This one had a lot of pepperoni on it, so I'm kind of
compared to
surprised I only got 2 pieces on here. Oh, whoa.
That one got pretty crispy crust.
Wow.
That one was different flavored than the others.
And the cheese is very melty and fall apart.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's like it's almost like it's close to liquid.
Yeah,
the
it
cheese
is. It is.
I'm not sure that I like it like that.
And also, I've noticed this trend. It's a little too sweet for me. The sauces on these frozen pizzas just seem kind of too sweet.
Some of them are. This one didn't seem as sweet as the others, but the pepperoni isn't as good on this one either. So
that is true.
I like the crust. I don't like the pepperoni. As it's okay, but the cheese I think is the worst part of that one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I would say the sauce is maybe the worst part since it's a little too sweet for me. But
okay.
So not my favorite right there.
You get the most pepperoni on the California Pizza Kitchen.
This one I'm expecting to be a little higher quality. I don't know why.
It's super thin.
But yes, it is very thin.
I actually kind of like thin crust, but let's see how it tastes. Oh, it does have a really good flavor.
That has something else to it.
It's chewy.
What is it? It's like rosemary or something like that? There's an extra...
Something like that, yes.
Some sort of herb or spice.
Yeah, some Italian spices on there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like. I think it actually adds a good flavor to it.
I think so too. And the pepperoni is definitely a lot better and adds some more spice.
I was just going to say I don't really taste the sauce, but I guess that's where they put the Italian seasoning on there, is to kind of make up for that. It seems like it doesn't have much sauce on it, but
it definitely doesn't. This is kind of weird that the thinner crusts are like doing better, because I definitely like a thicker pizza, but I have to say I like this one better as
I'm
well.
going to say I like this one better. It has a better flavor, and the cheese on there I just don't like. So, okay, California Pizza Kitchen going with the other two to the final round. All right, here we are at the final round. We've got Red Baron, Tony's, and California Pizza Kitchen. And I'm going to say I'm a little surprised at the results, because I kind of thought all the other ones were going to win.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't really know much about these brands. We don't eat frozen pizza that often, and when we do, we buy Sam's Club.
I probably used to eat it a lot when I was younger,
Yeah.
so I have a little bit better idea, but it has been many years. So, all right. What's this again? This is the
Red Baron?
Red Baron.
I like that one a lot, because the sauce isn't too sweet, which was a big problem with a lot of the ones we've tried today. And you can really taste the pepperoni, and the cheese doesn't make it worse either. So there
And
you
I like
go.
the crust. It's got a little bit of crunch to it. Yeah, that's a pretty good taste.
All right, now this one is Tony's, the thinner pizza with not a lot of cheese, at least on my slice.
So I'm going to say I like the Red Barons a little bit better than the Tony's.
I can't really tell. The quality of ingredients tastes pretty much the same to me. In fact, they might get their pepperoni from the same place, because it tastes almost exactly the same. But the crust is a little bit thicker over here, so I'm saying Red Baron is better. So
And I like this one a little bit better for the
get
sauce.
that out of here.
Okay, so now it's Red Baron versus California Pizza Kitchen.
All right, now this is really thin, but it definitely tastes a lot different than the others because of that extra Californian spice that they put on it.
That's right. I don't love the crust, but I really like the flavor of this one.
I was actually kind of going to say the opposite. I do like the crust, and I like the flavor, but not as much as I think you like it.
Oh, interesting. I definitely like the crust of this one better. Let's see. Final taste to see which one wins. And then should we do hand over our favorite?
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, so let's do it on 3 versus Red Baron and California Pizza Kitchen.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you like that one better, but...
After eating it again, I realized, this one actually has a better taste.
Actually tastes pretty high quality. I mean, you can kind of still tell it's frozen. I think because of the way the cheese is, kind of the texture of the cheese. But I think the taste of the cheese is really good, especially compared to this one. It's like everything is too thin. Not only the crust, but there's barely any sauce, and it feels like barely any cheese.
Right.
So the only saving grace for this pizza was the extra herb or spice that they put on it.
Yeah, whatever it is. And this one has a really nice crust. It's not super thick, but it's got a little bit of crunchiness to it. And I like the flavor of the sauce. It's a little less sweet compared to the other ones. It's got a little bit more savory flavor, and it's just really good.
All right, so Red Baron is the winner of the frozen pizzas.
Yeah.
But this is going to be the end of the video, so we hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Drip, drip, drop, little April shower.